Arnold Schwarzenegger's life reads like a blockbuster script, from a small Austrian village to bodybuilding legend, Hollywood megastar, and political leader. Few figures in modern culture have achieved as many transformational roles as Schwarzenegger, whose journey embodies ambition, reinvention, and sheer drive. Here's a comprehensive look at the life and legacy of one of the most recognizable personalities of the past century. Arnold Alois Schwarzenegger was born on July 30, 1947 in Thal, Austria, near the city of Graz. He grew up in the aftermath of World War II, in a disciplined household shaped by traditional values. From a young age, Schwarzenegger was fascinated by strength, competition, and the idea of achieving something far greater than what his surroundings suggested was possible. As a teenager, he discovered weightlifting and quickly became obsessed with the sport. While others viewed bodybuilding as a niche pursuit, Schwarzenegger saw it as a pathway to a larger dream, America. He famously visualized success long before achieving it, imagining himself living in the United States, becoming famous, and building a life defined by ambition and independence. By the age of 20, he had already made history by winning the Mr. Universe title, an achievement that immediately set him apart as a once-in-a-generation talent. Not long after, he moved to the United States with limited money, a thick accent, and an unshakable belief in his future. Schwarzenegger's bodybuilding career is the stuff of legend. Standing tall with unmatched muscle symmetry, size, and stage presence, he became known as the Austrian Oak. His dominance in the sport culminated in multiple Mr. Olympia titles, establishing him as the greatest bodybuilder of his era and one of the greatest of all time. What made Schwarzenegger different was not just his physique, but his personality. He understood branding before the term became mainstream. He spoke openly, confidently, and with humor, drawing attention to a sport that had previously existed on the fringes of popular culture. His appearance in the documentary Pumping Iron helped bring bodybuilding into the public spotlight. The film revealed his competitive mindset, psychological tactics, and charisma, transforming him into a crossover celebrity. He also authored influential fitness books that became essential reading for aspiring bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts worldwide. Schwarzenegger's transition from bodybuilding to acting was initially met with skepticism. His accent, name, and imposing physique were considered obstacles in traditional Hollywood casting. Early roles were limited and sometimes awkward, but he persisted, approaching acting with the same discipline he applied to training. His breakthrough came with Conan the Barbarian, which showcased his physical presence and screen authority. However, it was the Terminator that turned him into a global superstar. His portrayal of the relentless cyborg assassin redefined the action genre and produced one of the most iconic characters in film history. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Schwarzenegger became the face of blockbuster cinema. Films like Predator, Total Recall, Commando, True Lies, and Kindergarten Cop cemented his reputation as both an action hero and a surprisingly effective comedic performer. His larger-than-life persona, quotable lines, and unmistakable presence made him one of the highest-paid actors in the world. At the height of his fame, Schwarzenegger made another unlikely transition, this time into politics. In 2003, he ran in California's historic recall election and was elected governor, instantly becoming one of the most recognizable political figures in the world. Serving 2 terms from 2003 to 2011, Schwarzenegger governed as a Republican in a heavily Democratic state. His administration focused strongly on environmental policy, infrastructure, and bipartisan reform. He supported aggressive climate initiatives and worked to position California as a global leader in environmental responsibility. While his tenure faced challenges and criticism, Schwarzenegger's time in office demonstrated his willingness to take risks and operate outside traditional expectations. His governorship reinforced the idea that reinvention was not only possible, but central to his identity. Schwarzenegger's personal life has been marked by both success and controversy. He married journalist Maria Shriver in 1986, and together they had 4 children. The marriage ended years later, following public revelations that deeply affected his family and reputation. In the years since, Schwarzenegger has spoken openly about his mistakes, expressing regret and emphasizing personal accountability. His willingness to address failures publicly has added a layer of complexity and humanity to his otherwise towering public image. After leaving office, Schwarzenegger returned to acting, reprising his most famous roles while also embracing his status as a cultural elder statesman. He has remained deeply involved in fitness advocacy, environmental activism, and motivational speaking. Today, Schwarzenegger is widely regarded as a symbol of discipline, ambition, and self-creation. His influence stretches across fitness culture, cinema, politics, and popular motivation. Few individuals have demonstrated such consistent reinvention while maintaining relevance across generations. Arnold Schwarzenegger's story is ultimately about belief, the belief that circumstances do not define limits, and that relentless effort can reshape destiny. From a small Austrian village to the pinnacle of multiple industries, he built a life that defied conventional logic at every step. Whether remembered as a bodybuilding icon, a Hollywood legend, a governor, or a motivational force, Schwarzenegger's legacy is clear. Success is not a single path, but a series of bold decisions fueled by vision, work ethic, and the refusal to accept boundaries.